No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The crowd has this place jumping already. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Tech has been one of those programs who had so much success during the Beamer years. This was a program to contend with, and now James Franklin is trying to be the guy that brings them back to that former glory. We will see if he can get the Hokies off to a great start and if he is the right man for this job. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. And what a duel this should be. Two of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's always fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. When you've got quarterback play and you've got weapons catching the ball like these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Smart. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Plows his way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Spartans! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Smart. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the gun. Rush is on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Snap in the shotgun. Right down the middle. Left side is Brown. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Kiner. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kiner. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll give it to him again. Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him, so...
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for room. It's Gaines. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Smart. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. Right side, it's Ross. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Turns it upfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to the air on second and short. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sparty.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Looking for a man, it's Smart. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch on the left. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Caught outside the numbers. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Spartans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Spartans! Into the end zone for 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Delayed give, it's Kiner. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They give it back to him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Burrowing for yardage. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Gaines. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw in there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, created some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
Shakes off the defender. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Great job by the offense there, getting the 1st down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Straight ahead, it's Kiner. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got him corralled.
And you want to sneak those draws in there when the defensive line gets over-aggressive and runs upfield. Jesse, they didn't do it on that play.
No, nice job staying in their gaps. Offense was in shotgun. The offensive line was pass setting. They were trying to fool them, but they couldn't get it done.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Now, what a great 2nd effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
The Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Fullback's got it. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll run it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The crowd has packed this place out, and you can feel the energy reverberating. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Spartans. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Cavaliers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayward. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Spartans offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. And we'll see two guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one. Give to the single back. Swamped immediately.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to...
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a crease. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Smart. Makes the grab, it's Anthony.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Trying to take it back. They'll put that return to a stop. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, it's Gaines. He's past the sticks. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Turns up, it's Gaines. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Sparty. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Find space, it's Kiner. Dropped immediately, he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That's caught. It's Anthony. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Fires to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
The Spartans will go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Making the adjustment. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Kiner. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Man, this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Smart. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Kiner. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Enough to move the chains. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22. Ready, go.
Fresh center downs going to the air. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Look out! Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Quick give. It's Kiner. Open space at the 25. Racing down the left side. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. That one will give them the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw it smart. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's changing the play. Drops back on first down. On target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside. It's Kiner. He'll be dropped.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Smarty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeps it moving, it's gains. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one, changing the routes with his receivers. Sets his feet, it's Smart. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Out wide left, it's Brown. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Pulls it in, it's Anthony. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little...
Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Spartans!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. massive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Moves the pocket. It's Smart. Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Ready, go, go!
Wants to throw one first. That one's not even close. Long way to go on second down.
Go, go!
Looking to throw. Left side is Anthony. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready! Spider over! Spider over! Ready to go!
Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down.
Ready, go!
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Gaines. Touchdown, Spartan! Once he got some room, it was over. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback changing the play. Dropping back, it's Smart. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
The Spartans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kiner. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the draw.
He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Spartans! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.